The amazing Highlander half-breed is ostensibly the most adaptable individual from the Highlander SUV tribe. It takes the innate integrity of the excellent Highlander and adds a decision of two half-and-half powertrains that further develop efficiency as well as present an astounding measure of speed to the family SUV condition. In its most strong excellent Highlander half-breed max structure, it hit 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds in our testing, has all-wheel drive, and can tow as much as 5,000 pounds. The standard crossover isn't close to as fast yet is very nearly 10 miles per gallon more productive in joint driving as per the EPA. However deserving of the fantastic title on execution alone, the prefix really alludes to its bigger size. 4 inches longer generally than the standard Toyota Highlander SUV, it has an undeniably more extensive inclination inside, especially in the third line. A large group of driver help highlights is standard. Given its expansive setup, spacious inside, esteem-pressed highlights rundown, and shining execution, the terrific Highlander was a characteristic expansion to our 2024 10 Best Trucks and SUVs list. Engine, transmission, and performance. The excellent Highlander mixture's two accessible powertrain give purchasers a decision among frugal and capable and somewhat less frugal yet stunningly fast. The previous joins a 2.5-litre 4-chamber and 2 electric engines to create a consolidated 245 drive. The crossbreed max powertrain matches a turbocharged 2.4-litre with an electric engine for a net 362 drive and 400 pound-feet of force. In our testing, the half-and-half max jumped to 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds, while the last non-crossbreed Great Highlander we tried expected 7.0 seconds to hit 60. We haven't tried the base fabulous Highlander half-breed yet Toyota guarantees a 0 to 60 season of 7.8 seconds. Information affirms we habitually shave a couple of tenths or more off producer-provided execution numbers. Curiously, the standard mixture utilizes a CVT transmission, while the crossover max utilizes a 6-speed programmed. While the fantastic Highlander crossbreed comes up short on moves of direction-constructed execution SUVs like the Pilgrim Street, it fills its need well. Other than directing with a too-light feel, it's well set up for task running, kit hauling, and traveling. Towing and payload capacity. The Toyota Great Highlander XLE and restricted with the 245 horsepower crossover powertrain is evaluated to tow 3,500 pounds. Moving forward to the restricted or platinum manage is outfitted with the 362 horsepower crossover max powertrain expands the tow rating to 5,000 pounds. The two figures apply to front and all-wheel drive renditions. For the well-being of examination, the standard non-crossbreed excellent Highlander is additionally evaluated to tow 5,000 pounds. The amazing Highlander half-breed's pulling power comes near the maximum towing limit of comparable 3-line SUVs, for example, the Honda Pilot and the Kia Telluride, and a few CX-90 models, yet doesn't move toward the Evade Durango's 8,700 pound limit. Fuel economy. The front-wheel drive 2.5-litre half-breed rendition takes the proficiency crown. Its EPA assessed 37 mpg city and 34 mpg parkway figures, 36-30 seconds for AWD, make it the most productive stupendous Highlander in the pack. The restricted and platinum models with the more impressive all-wheel drive just crossbreed max powertrain check in at 26 mpg city and 27 mpg throughway. The mixture max we tried on our 75 mph parkway efficiency course failed to meet expectations its CPA gauge, conveying just 24 mpg. It's important that the non-hybrid fabulous Highlander we tried on a similar course conveyed a noteworthy 29 mpg. Interior, comfort, and cargo. The fantastic Highlander half-breed's raison d'etre is to convey a similar natural decency of the normal Highlander with more inside room and, basically, a completely usable third column. Keeping that in mind, travelers in the third line currently appreciate 5.5 creeps of extra legroom and 2.5 crawls of extra shoulder room, which emphatically builds the excellent's public pulling ability. Inside styling gets an inconspicuous lift, as well, including a more balanced dashboard plan. The XLE is the stupendous Highlander's entrance-level model. It incorporates a lot of comfort includes that family purchasers will appreciate, including a power-worked liftgate, warmed front seats, second column window conceals, and a large group of USB and electrical plugs all through the lodge. When furnished with a second-line seat, there's space for 8 travelers, however those looking for a 7-seat game plan can trade that seat out for Chief's seats. Infotainment and connectivity. Each fabulous Highlander crossover includes a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen running Toyota's most recent programming point of interaction. The XLE gets a 7.0-inch computerized show in the measure group, however the restricted and platinum models get a bigger 12.3-inch check show. Purchasers will likewise find a remote cell phone charging cushion on each model. A 11-speaker JBL sound system redesign is presented on restricted and platinum models. Pricing and which one to buy. The cost of the 2024 Toyota Fantastic Highlander Crossbreed begins at $46,065 and goes up to $59,520 relying upon the trim and choices. With 2 accessible half-and-half powertrains spread more than 3 trims, picking the reasonable Fantastic Highlander Crossbreed is basically a course of disposal. The XLE crossover comes just with the base mixture powertrain, which makes 245 ponies. Restricted purchasers can choice up to the 362 horsepower Mixture Max powertrain. Top-spec Platinum managers come exclusively with the more remarkable half-breed power plant. While the Crossbreed Max arrangement puts a grin on our countenances, the restricted half-and-half Max's cost premium over the base XLE is difficult to think. Significantly more so while thinking about that the XLE is now exceptional with power customizable warmed front seats, a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, a remote cell phone charging cushion, a power-worked liftgate, and a setup of driver help highlights. Joined with its 36 mile per gallon consolidated EPA mileage gauge, the XLE half-and-half makes for an alluring and financially dependable family hauler.